Boys, if you don't know already, we are out in Las Vegas for the Mint 400, and while I'm out here, I wanted to bring you some of the local pre-runners to the Build Breakdown series. So we went ahead, reached out to the Vegas pre-runners, and got some trucks together. Now, we just finished filming a build breakdown on this second-gen Tacoma here, and now we are about to hop over to this first-gen Tundra from one of the owners of Vegas pre-runners. Whenever you're ready.
What up? My name's Ty, Ty_BMX on Instagram. It's my 2004 Toyota Tundra.
Why is it _BMX when you're in the off-road? Dude, I already introduced you as one of the owners of Vegas pre-runners, and you're over here pressing BMX?
Listen, all right, that was a 2013.
Yeah, we're what year are we in now, dude?
I haven't changed it. I haven't wanted to.
Okay.
How some people know me, so it's how it's gonna work.
Hold on one second. All right, reintroduce yourself.
All right, Ty_BMX on Instagram. I'm fucked up on the mic already, so.
His mic was off from between shoots, but I mean, if this mic didn't pick up the conversation, you're not seeing that version, you're seeing this reshoot here. And I had to give him shit because he's got BMX in his Instagram handle, but we're here to do a pre-runner thing. Do you even ride BMX bikes anymore, dude?
Fuck.
2013, you said?
6 years I haven't ridden one.
2013, you said the name was made. We're in 2026 now.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
2025.
You're one of the owners of Vegas pre-runners, and you haven't even considered changing it to like Ty pre-runner, Ty off-road.
Haven't, no.
Maybe it's something to think about. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they'll leave some very fun ideas, because I know they like to give the most out-of-pocket suggestions.
We'll see. We'll see. But this is my 2004 Toyota Tundra. We're
gonna go tits to ass on this thing.
Tits to ass.
First off, I need to acknowledge, and we got to go over the LP6s, because this was the light setup I wanted on my front bumper, but a skinny width truck like I have, they said we can't fit 4 LP6s across the front. So my dreams are shattered. You can go ahead and live them for me.
That's right. I like them.
Let's hear about them.
They're super bright. They got the red backlight on them. They're way more than enough light.
I was gonna say, they might be ridiculously bright, huh? And just in case they weren't enough light, you said, F it.
I got the XL80s on the ditch lights. Listen, I got 15% on my windshield. I can't see shit at night.
Aren't you friends with some of Vegas' finest here?
Yeah.
Is 15% legal out here? Cut. Anyways, back to this front bumper here. Who made this front bumper?
So this bumper was made by Nexus Raceworks or Nexus Metalworks. I can't remember which one off the top of my head. Back in the oldest Instagram post of this bumper is 2013. It was on Sherwin Williams' truck, his first gen Tundra.
Sherwin Williams, is it?
Sherwin Williams.
Isn't that the paint store?
Yeah, but that's his name.
Mr. Sherwin Williams himself?
Sherwin Williams himself.
The paint store owner owned this truck?
Not the paint store
owner.
Okay. Not the paint store owner. But yeah, he chopped it off. I saw it on Vilmont and scooped it up, and it fits perfect.
Nice. It's all welded to the frame too. No bolt on here. You said we're full pre-runner.
Full pre-runner.
Full pre-runner. I like the horns though.
Yeah, I love
with the dimples and stuff.
The dimples and all the welds are exposed and everything. It looks good.
And the plate cutouts too. Clean ovals.
Yep.
Nice.
It looks sick.
So you're still running stock headlights. Do you have any plans of switching to aftermarkets? Or actually, it's hard for first gen Tundras to find aftermarket headlights, isn't it?
They have a couple companies make them, but they're kind of cheap. So I just stick with the clear, and then I got the clear corners. Just looks better than the bright orange reflectors on the side.
Yeah.
So
the glass ties in real nice. What glass are you rocking here?
I got Hanneman front and rear.
Nice. It looks good.
Fits nice. I love Hanneman's glass compared to some of the other companies. And then I was gonna run the McNeil's because they're more like of a, they get rid of the body line. Yeah. But McNeil said that their mold broke years ago, and they just haven't had enough interest
from Tundra guys.
From the first gen Tundra guys to remake the fronts. So it is what it is.
I mean, hey, it pushes you a different direction. You know, it kind of forces you to step outside the norm. Yep. And get some different going here.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and touch on some of my favorite tires I've ever owned. What made you pick up these tires? Because these are new, right?
Listen, when I got these tires, it was right after a Dime video. I saw them and I was like, damn, you'll see how much those things are. Those look good. Bought them the same day.
Toyo? I'm out here making sales for you.
So these are Vision Ojos beadlocks. They're a 17 by I think 9, negative 44 offset. So they got pretty decent amount of offset. And then those are just 315 7017s because they clear everything with this kit right now. I mean, obviously there's a little bit of rubbing.
I was gonna say, just a little rubbing, but you're not
a little bit of rubbing, but it's not like
you're bashing it in.
No, then I didn't have to cut any of the glass.
Well, I was just gonna say that's gonna take us into the kit here, wondering if you're running a bump, but
nope.
That's on the to-do list.
Yep, that's it's a stock little rubber bump right there, dog. Fits perfect.
But this kit, the lower arm's got a nice strike pad for when you do get a bump in, dude. That's sweet.
Yep.
Whose kit is this?
This is Matt's MCM Fab. He's out here in Vegas.
Nice.
He's a cool dude. There's a couple of people that I know that are running his kit and love it. A lot of people going into the coilovers. These are 2.5 ADS coilovers that he specs for the kit. A lot of people don't like Matt's kit or don't get Matt's kit because they don't want to run ADS. And I said, I just want to try it out because everyone runs Kings or Foxes and you don't really see many trucks with ADS. So I was like, screw it. He specs them with it. Kit works good with it, he knows. So I said, screw it, and I got him. He does spec, he got certain specs for Kings and part numbers. So if you want the Kings, you can probably hit him up and he'll, be able to get those for you.
And these are the stock spindles just with a gusset welded on there.
Yep. Nice. Heavy Friction Works made them. He gusseted them, got new hubs in there and everything because these are all pressed in hubs. So he had to get new hubs and everything in there.
Front ends of your Tundras are so interesting. You guys are running 2 bumps. I just noticed you have one in the front and one in the rear.
Stock has 2 bumps.
And your
no clue why.
Your steering goes behind the whole setup too.
Yeah, that's the one problem.
You just have a steering tie rod extender on there, it looked like?
Yeah, for right now, there's in the works.
Stuff in the works, big things coming?
Big things coming. So.
Well, I dig the wheels. I don't think I've ever seen anybody running Vision beadlocks before, so.
No, I was curious. I was looking for beadlocks that I liked and was trying to get away from everyone else's running certain beadlocks. So I saw them and then just pulled the trigger. They weren't super expensive. And then the bead or the ring came in a matte black and I was like, I gotta change it up a little bit. Took me like 6 months to figure out a color that I actually liked and ended up being the Illusion Cherry.
I was gonna say, I've never been in your truck, but you don't have a whole lot of
there's really
a whole lot
nothing.
of any aftermarket going on. You got just a little center unit.
Big screen and the aux beam switch panel. And that's about it.
Sweet. That keeps us in the action then with all the fun stuff.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, tripping over bushes here, dude. So you got the same, I'm assuming this is the same glass in the back.
Yep,
it looks
Hanneman.
Similar style,
yep. Hanneman glass in the back.
Nice. Ooh, look at that third brake light. Is that Cutlass?
Cutlass is third brake light, yeah.
Nailed it, dude. Cutlass makes some. I like because like a lot of third brake light companies try to make hard edges and make it look super rugged, but his like flows.
Yeah, I love how slim it is and how round it is, and it's just. I'd rather not drill into my cab like some of these other.
Oh, it bolts in
ones.
too? That's sweet.
Stock location bolts right in.
And then you're just running 3 Baja designs in there?
So there's 2 S2 Pros in there, and then the middle one is his adapter to run the factory style LED in the middle.
My fucking autofocus is tweaking. It keeps going out, back in, out, back in. But yeah, I was wondering, I was like, I don't think I've seen Baja Designs make a red lens like that.
Yeah, so they do on their Sport, and I was thinking about getting another one, but then I was like, it's just easier just to use the factory harness and throw an LED in there and run it.
Let's touch on this bed cage since we're back here. Who's,
Sir, it's
I was just about to ask whose it is. He's got a nice little stamp right here.
Colwell Fabrication. This was one of the first double cab Tundra bed cages that he made. He made a couple access cab ones, and then I was wondering if he could make a double cab, and mounting location's a little bit different, and turned out perfect. Running 3.0 by 16.
Just inviting myself in.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. 3.0 by 16 ADS 5 tube bypasses. Got it for a steal, so I said screw it.
I dig this bed cage. Again, like everybody tries to make the hard edge bed cage. This is like, I mean, it has the hard edge, but then they also round it here.
Yep, it's super
supports.
It's super low profile too, which is nice.
I like this, and it's got the cradle too that ties in with mounting points.
Yep.
Dude.
It's got a couple other mounting points, I think, too. Sorry, there's a lot of fucking stuff back
Comes
there.
with these sweet microfibers.
Yeah, microfibers everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, I see you got your fuel filler neck rerouted through the bed here.
Because when I went and picked up the Hanneman glass, I opted for no fuel door.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
it's a pain.
It's a fucking pain in the
It's
ass.
a pain to reroute, or not reroute, but like extend the fuel line to make it reach.
So
I don't know how it is for first gen Tundras, but I'd assume.
It's the same. Yeah. It's a fucking pain. So I said, screw it. Threw it through there's the drain bolts, or the drain things.
Oh, so
threw
you
it
just
right
pop
through there.
that out
yeah,
right there?
just pop that thing out.
Oh, that's clean. I thought you had to drill through it. Then you got mounts for, what is this? If you have nothing in the cab, what is this for?
It's a race radio.
What is this for? So there is stuff in the cab.
It's hidden in the center console.
You just don't want people knowing what they could steal out of your truck, huh?
they ain't stealing that.
As long as we're not saying like what city you live in.
They could steal the faceplate, but they're not stealing the big part of the radio.
As long as we're not saying what city you live in, I think we're fine.
It's 110 watt. It's a Kenwood TK790H. It's a big race radio. PCI went in, did their magic, and gave me all their channels and stuff. So it's got all the race channels, all the 70 different other channels on it. Yeah. So it's nice. It's all hidden in the center console.
And for safety, fire extinguisher.
Yep.
With, whose mount is that?
Amazon.
DV8? Oh.
Amazon.
Oh, hold on.
It's pieced together.
Goldfire.
It's two things off Amazon.
Two different things working in unison.
Yep.
And then
the tube mount came with some plastic mounts, so I just went back on Amazon and bought the metal mount for the actual fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
So
then you got some bed stiffeners back here, some little custom
These are
ones.
SS built bed stiffeners.
Okay, nice.
They I saw a couple of people on Instagram post about them, and I was like, hit them up through Instagram, and then they made me a set and bolted right in. Perfect.
Nice. Something I asked Cement Runner yesterday when we were doing his is, you have the pre-runner style front bumper, but you're still running the stock one. Do you have plans to get like a high clearance pre-runner style?
Eventually. There's a couple people who have the Missoula bumpers for the Silverados that I've actually looked at buying secondhand and then making mounts, because either way, if I'm gonna tear off the mounts from the Missoula bumper at all from buying it from them, it's $700 if I buy it from them versus $400 to $500 if I buy it off of Marketplace. I'm gonna chop the tabs off anyways to make new ones for this, because they don't make, it's so rare for people to make anything for these trucks. So
yeah. Speaking of Mike's walk around, you two both have the hitch skid as well.
Yeah. So I used to have a 5th Gen 400 before this, and I put it on there, and I was like, there ain't no other place for me to put it if I need to get towed out, which I got stuck in KOH, so it worked out perfect, because in KOH I
don't think I was there for that.
No,
it was before we caught up with you guys.
Yeah, but I definitely, some Rivians decided to cut us off, and then I got stuck in the super soft patch, and then just started digging myself in, and some dude came and hooked up and pulled me right out.
King of Hammer rookie over here.
Hey, it was the first time in Johnson Valley. I had no clue where I was at.
Gotta pay your dues like Raul over there, dude.
For real.
All right, well, we already touched on the bed cage and the shocks going through the bed, but you're also rocking a spring under to go with it, right?
Yes, sir. Deaver C27 HDs. Matt at MCM, he got me the shackles. He makes shackles for these things, for the C27s.
Oh.
And he got me the HG springs, because the regular C27s kind of sit a little bit soft, so the rear end kind of has that
lean,
that Carolina squat. No, it's not that bad, but they definitely have some lean, so this sits perfect with these HD springs. And then I got the drive shaft made at Adams Drive Shaft.
Oh, nice.
Because it needed a slip yoke in it, so.
Exactly, that's what we were just talking about on the last video over there with the Tacoma. I was like, you got to throw a slip in there, or you're going to blow that center bearing out every few months.
Yeah, I got everything done, and then we took it out to Dumont, and I was like, I'm not blowing out that center bearing. I was like, it needs that slip yoke, so didn't really use it first couple weeks, and then got the slip yoke put in it.
Oh yeah, see, what I like about yours is that they added the slip on the back end.
Yeah.
So if something does go wrong, you know, it explodes, comes out, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
You're dragging your drive shaft.
Yeah, and then
versus,
probably destroying my fuel tank.
Well, versus mine where the slip's on the front end, so if that comes out, then I'm gonna pole vault myself and probably go ass overhead. So
that's
I'd rather destroy a gas tank than launch a truck.
It's true. Probably gonna get that Mitch made center bearing here soon.
Gonna rock the Mitch made?
Yeah.
Join the club, buddy.
Yeah. Because right now I'm just on that stock center bearing, so.
Do you first gen Tundras have to re-gear when you start going up to 35s, or can you skate by?
It's got 488s in there.
Oh, okay. Did it come like that?
No. Brother got a foreshadowing a little bit. You'll see it in a future video of what he has now, and he had it re-geared, and I decided to snatch those gears from him.
Nice. See, brothers that have the same platform, you guys can just start stealing. I mean, my brother just steals like my underwear, which is weird. It's kind of weird.
It's a little weird.
You guys get to share a truck part.
When he steals them.
So, anyways, let's check out the. You gotta show us the radio, dude. You can't be a little tease.
I was making sure.
Making sure it's still there, or what?
No, I was making sure it looked clean in there.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So it's got the
concealed carrying a radio, sir.
Yep. And then I got the Solo's trans mount.
Oh, okay.
They're called their poly trans mount, and then I got the solid off-road motor mounts.
Okay. Nice.
So did those as more of like a precautionary thing because I didn't want to blow out my motor mounts.
Pull a dime. It's okay.
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh man, I think we touched on everything. You got anything else we missed?
I think that's it, yeah.
What about future plans for this? Because it looks like you're in the thick of building this thing out. So what do you think is coming next for it?
I need bumps for the front, bumps for the rear. I need a bypass for the front. And then, a little something in the works for the front as well. Wide things coming.
Wide things coming?
Wide load.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa,
Pause.
whoa.
Oh, nah, clip it, chat. Say it again. I'm glad we finally got to get a first gen Tundra. I think this is the first gen Tundra I've ever done on the channel. And as I've been sharing with you guys, you know, I now have a special love for first gen Tundras, and I really want one for myself as well to build into a pre-runner. So super stoked we're getting first gen Tundras on the channel now, showing them some love, getting some of the first gen Tundra guys that watch the channel, you know, their platform on here so they could see what other people are doing. But it's killer, dude. Yeah, I dig it. I'm super stoked for you and your brother, like you said. You know, big things coming for the whole family, huh?
Oh, for sure.
Dang, maybe I could join the family sometime. All right, dude. Well, thank you for the walk around. Thank you for the hospitality. Vegas pre-runners, big boys out here. We're missing a few of them because, you know,
work and
jobs,
you know, stuff like that. But eventually we'll make some walk-arounds of their stuff.
Well, I'm trying to get them to come out to SoCal. Well, you guys said you might be coming to the super hard plug here. You guys might be coming out to the Desert Season Send-Off event that Dime's hosting out in Ocotillo Wells, April 11th to the 13th. Be there. I heard the Vegas guys are trying to come down for that. Leo's getting the time off. He's bringing the Silverado down. You have to come down now because we put it in your video.
Yeah, for real. I'll have to shoot down too.
But aside from that, I'm trying to get them to Johnson Valley too, because aside from this last King of Hammers, they've never been out there. And I don't think you truly off-road Johnson Valley during King of Hammers because it's too crowded. We got to get you.
Oh, dude, it was fucking packed.
Got to get you an off weekend so you could explore, have some fun.
For real.
All right, dude. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching the video. We had a few walk-arounds done out here. Don't start talking. You still have a mic on you. We have a few walk-arounds done out here in Vegas, so go ahead and check those out. Make sure you subscribe.
Do you have anything to say to Dime?
I think he's talking over there. Should we listen?
I love you, Dime.
Do you have anything to say to Dime?
No, appreciate that.
All right, for sure. Do you have anything to say to Dime?
Get your ass to the cinders.
This is why we can't have nice things. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe. Check out those other walk-arounds we did while we were out here in Vegas, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can